You know how people do those like a day in the life of? This is not a day in my life. I mean, it is technically, but typically I don't get to spend my days this way. I have the day off from work. I get to do pretty much anything I would like to do today. And so we're going to go to a coffee shop, do a little bit of writing. There's a bookstore that I want to go to, and also checking out the lake. So yeah, it's fun. I'm excited. Let's go. Honestly, I think that everyone would be happier if we could all have a house on the water. I will go first. If someone wants to donate to me their lake house, I will take it. Please and thank you. I drove over to Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, and since it was the middle of the week and summer is over, it was a bit quiet, and I got great parking right by the water. I went down, sat on the dock for a little while, and then I went to a cute local coffee shop, got an apple cider donut, and did some writing for about an hour before walking through town to a local bookshop where I walked around in the store, just kind of enjoyed being there. There was a sweet old man who was working behind the counter, and actually a few people coming in and out and buying things, which is always really nice to see. I ended up buying about 4 books, one for my son, one for my husband, and 2 for myself, which is pretty typical of me. Sometimes I think I enjoy buying books more than I do reading them. Afterwards, I came home and did some more writing at home, just at my desk, before I had to pick up my son from school and do those typical adult things. Hello. So it's been a few days since I took the vlog and went out on my little adventure. I didn't end up recording anything else that night. My son had gymnastics, then we went out to eat, though I did do some writing sprints later. So it was a really good day all in all, kind of like living my dream day scenario of getting to really focus on my writing and also explore places that aren't that far from me. So it was really good. I did get the first chapter of the Aztec project edited based on the feedback from my editor. I feel like it's in a really good state. I have kind of decided to pause that project a little bit until I get the rest of the edits back, only because it feels like if I keep making changes, there's a good potential that once I get her full summary report, I might have to go back again and make changes. So to prevent myself from kind of like repeating work, I've got plenty of other things to work on in the meantime. I did make really good progress on Project Slippers. So I've had, a good few days. I don't know. I'm going to like hold this kind of far back so you can't read it. But I have like outlined everything. These are like the 4 acts. So I have really good notes there. I made some like bullet point outlines. It's about 6,300 words, I think. So it's a decent start of an outline. I am feeling like I'm going to start over. So I do this sometimes where I've hashed out a lot of ideas. There's a lot of questions, a lot of problems. I've been trying to like journal and work through what happens, what is everyone's motivation, and I think I'm ready to start again. With the Aztec project, I actually wrote a full like 45,000 word zero draft and then changed characters, changed ages. So much changed with that second draft. And I'm feeling like I know with Project Slipper that things need to change. And so it's like I could push through and write the draft with the outline that I have. But I think it's going to be worth it to just be like, you know what? I'm going to start an outline again. A lot of it will probably stay the same, but there's enough changes where I think starting fresh is just easier than trying to go in and edit. So yeah, that will be my plan for this upcoming week, is to backtrack a little bit and I think I'm going to start with a synopsis, write a synopsis, and then fill in the outline from there. Knowing what I know now, hopefully it goes a little bit smoother. So it's back to reality for me, but thank you for coming with me on this little adventure. And I hope that you get to have a day soon where you can do whatever you want, because honestly, it was great, and it was just like good for my soul.